Oh my God. Look, um, I know that NBA rankings and lists are all subjective and we all are entitled to our opinions, but this missed me, man. Shout out to Darius and my chat group, man, because I didn't see this when this first came out. Like I saw Kendrick Perkins' list. Uh I think I saw the official Slam magazine list. But I didn't see other people. Now I get it; they're not basketball experts, and you got to take that into equation. But man, when you have Steve Kerr in your top 75 players of all time rankings, you do not need to be talking basketball at all. When you have Steve Kerr immediately ahead of Bernard King, you need to cease talking about basketball nor being taken seriously talking about basketball. This also goes to show to me and further prove to me how overrated the 3-point shot has become in modern day basketball in assessing players. Because when I look at this guy's list, I see an overabundance of guys who could shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? Like Jeff Hornacek was a very good player, but he wasn't top 75. Off the top of my head, maybe Jeff is top 175, but top 175, no. Steve Kerr, let me tell you something, man. John Paxson was better than Steve Kerr. And Pax is, I don't know, top 500, top 400 maybe. So that tells you where Steve Kerr should be ranked at on his list. I don't even know if Pax is that high. Steve 75. This guy wasn't even a starter. Oh my God, man. What the hell is wrong with some of these people, man? And this guy had to have a list. He got to put a list on Slam Magazine. His list should be burned in effigy. Top 75 for a guy that averaged maybe 4 points a game. Yes, he was a great spot up 3-point shooter. Okay. You know, you got to give it to him. He was open. He knocked it down at a 45% rate, the highest in the history of the NBA. But he also did it in an era where he played for a grand total of 15 seasons, I believe, from 1988 to 2003. And I believe Steve Kerr made something around, if my memory serves me correct, I might be off a little bit, 726 threes. Well, hell, you could have Steve Kerr, not excuse me, Steph Curry make that many in a 2 season span. That's a different era. And it also helps to play on teams when you're on the weak side and you got defenses keying in on guys like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, and later on, uh, you're playing on teams that have guys like Tim Duncan and David Robinson. I mean, it helps to have those type of players on your team where the defense is focused on them, and you're, you know, in the corner somewhere shooting a wide open three. But that's what he was good for, shooting a wide open three. He wasn't D'ing anybody up. Steve Kerr didn't have no amazing handles. He wasn't a great defender or rebounder. He wasn't. I mean, he could knock down some clutch shots, man. But that's it, man. Top 75? Are you kidding me? This got to be the most ridiculous pick I think I've ever seen. Steve Kerr? Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr. Yeah, when you start seeing people who have like a list and most of the people on that list are people from their era that they grew up watching, and they just completely disavow players from the past. Like great dominant players like Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell and Oscar Robertson, Jerry West. They'll have them like in lower, and then above them they have dudes like Antoine Walker. Yeah, you don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. I'm sorry. You know, you shouldn't even be fucking having a list. I don't give a fuck if it's a celebrity. You should have some type of knowledge of the game. There should be some type of litmus test done before you have a ranking. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous damn list. I'm sorry, man. I don't normally do that, man. People have their opinion, but that's just ridiculous. Steve Kerr, a top 75 player. Come on, man. John Stockton was destroying this man in the finals. He wasn't a starter. That's why I'm really getting. He was not a normal. This guy was struggling for many years to stay in the league, but he has him ahead of Bernard King. Bernard King, who was arguably the best player in the league between 1983 and 85, arguably, at least the most dangerous. And he was doing it in an era where there was nothing but great small forwards. Himself, Alex English, Adrian Dantley, James Worthy, Dominique Wilkins, Dr. J, Larry Bird. The list goes on and on. Marquise Johnson. Shoot, I think every team I can think. I think I can name a great small forward or a good one for every team back then. Kiki Vandeweghe. Shit. What's his name? Played with Kelly Trapruka. I mean, it's come on, man. All those good and great small forwards that played in the '80s.